Today I'm going to talk about maybe a little bit more of a difficult topic, but one that's near and dear to me and something that I've referred to for a long time as a crime against humanity. I call it this because of the social damage, the human damage that this condition is causing across the board. This is a global thing. This is epidemic. And that is men who ask a woman to marry him, have children with him, and then exploit her and exploit other women through various acts of infidelity, abuse, digital, human. It doesn't matter how they're doing it. It's a betrayal, and it doesn't just wreck the woman that he's married to. It wrecks the whole family system. Families are tied together generationally through a marriage, and it wrecks past and future. It hurts people when men do this, and men think that they can get away with it, and they continue to do it. Now, I know there's another side of this story too, and that's what makes this topic a little bit difficult, because there's a woman on the other side who is engaged with that man. And sisters, ladies, if you're listening to this and you've been that other woman, for lack of a better phrase right now, please do your due diligence. Please do your due diligence. Men who do this, especially the ones who we kind of colloquially call the serial cheater, they'll move on. It's just a transaction. It's just catch and release, and they'll move on eventually. They'll come back to their wife. They often don't divorce the wife. And for a while, they've kept all this secret, which is what is also making this such an egregious crime, and something that therapists are not seeing and holding men accountable for. The legal system won't hold men accountable for. And so the only thing I can do is put a plea out there to those of you who are hanging out, calling him your new man, your new boyfriend, or whatever, hanging out with a guy who's still married. We need this to stop on so many levels. And so if I'm calling you out today, know that I'm calling you out with care and kindness. If you've been lied to and he's not telling you that he's married because he doesn't wear his ring, or he writes divorce on his Facebook profile, or whatever it is that he's doing, please be careful with those relationships. These kind of men are like ping pong balls, and they'll bounce and bounce and bounce and bounce into lots of different transactionships until they get what they want out of it. They play house. They live duplicit lives. They show up with flowers. They're great love bombers. They're great groomers, but they are often, many times, still very legally married, and still destroying the people that they should be being responsible for and are not. This is a big problem. It's been a big problem for a long time in our world. I'm sorry for the hurt and pain if you are the original wife. I'm sorry for the hurt and pain if you thought that you were with a new guy and you really liked him. However, these men are hurting women. I'm sorry for that. And if you men know about this and are not holding your bros, your buds accountable, please step up to the plate. This is not cool. It isn't cool, and we really do need to do something at our social grassroots level to put a stop to this. It's not okay. If you're dealing with this and you'd like help, please come to Center for Peace, because we see the issues, we see the situations, and we have tools to help work with you. www.cenfp.org.